Welcome to Sprinkled with Hope with your host Shane, and today we're going to be talking about awesome thing, which is gratitude. We have to have gratitude in life, and so we're going to share a few things that thoughts we have, and just show that we really are grateful for everything we have.
Absolutely, and this is Jason, and this is a great subject for me to talk about gratitude. I've been having a lot more of it and trying to work towards it for a long time now. I've really been trying to have gratitude. So here we go with gratitude.
Welcome to the Sprinkled with Hope podcast.
This is Jason, and this is Shane.
And it's podcast time.
All right, guys. So today we're talking about gratitude. So I just wanted to start out a little bit about some proven benefits scientifically about gratitude, and I have 7 of them. So the first one is gratitude opens the door to more relationships. I mean, if you think about it, when you're grateful, people will start to gravitate towards that. Me and Shane have talked about that time and time again. Just being grateful will help in the way that you act, in the way that you talk. It'll help gravitate people towards you, and thus opening those doors for more relationships. The second thing is gratitude improves your physical health. It's scientifically proven that as you show gratitude, there's changes chemically and physically within the brain, and your body, of course. So gratitude is really, really important. The third thing, gratitude improves psychological health. I kind of mentioned that a little bit already, where scientifically it changes in our brain when we show gratitude and we are grateful for the things that we have. The fourth thing is gratitude enhances empathy and reduces aggression. And so this is something I'm working on. I'm trying to create more empathy. And so I am actually working on gratitude for myself and gratitude for the things that I have. And it really does make a difference in my life, and I've seen it. The fifth thing is grateful for people to sleep better, or gratitude and grateful people. They just sleep better. You get better sleep throughout the evening. You sleep through the night. So it has shown that you actually sleep better when you are grateful. Gratitude improves self-esteem. That's pretty much a given. I think as you are grateful, you can see yourself a little in a different light. And then lastly, number 7, gratitude increases mental strength. So it actually helps you in your mental capacity.
That's great. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, cultivate the habit of being grateful for every good thing that comes to you, and to give thanks continuously. And because all things have contributed to your advancement, you should include all things in your gratitude. And I believe that. I think we should be grateful and show gratitude for everything we have. Ask yourself a few questions. Think about a friend, a sibling, a coworker, a child, anyone that you want to think about, and ask yourself these questions. What have I received from, say, John? What have I given to John? And what troubles and difficulties have I caused? I think those questions help us to see what things we've received from people, what things we've given to people, and what difficulties or problems have we caused. And with answering those questions, we can really see, are we grateful for the things really that we have? Are we showing gratitude for those who give us things? And are we helping people, or are we causing them more trouble?
Thanks, Shane, for that comment. I agree. Like, what are we providing to the people that we are surrounded with? Are we showing gratitude to them and our love for them? Are we really helping them out? So I appreciate your comment. Okay, so I have a quote here, Shane, from the Dalai Lama. And he said this: we need to learn to want what we have, not to have what we want, in order to stable and steady happiness. So I mean, I really liked that because, you know, when we learn to want what we have, um, and not have what we want, I think that changes the way that we're thinking. So if we're grateful for the things that we have currently, uh, for me, it just makes me more happy. I know it makes my family more happy. It makes others that are around me more happy when we show gratitude, when we are thankful to people for helping. And so I have a little kind of saying, and I've been saying it the last, week or so in my house, but it's have an attitude of gratitude. So if your attitude is changing and you have it towards gratitude, it's going to spill off to everybody else that's around you. This shows that you make it a habit of expressing thankfulness and appreciation in all parts of your life. So, you if you're showing this, you're just more thankful. And it doesn't have to be Thanksgiving for us to be grateful, right? We don't have to wait for November to come around. We can be grateful every day, and even in times of crisis and problems that are going on in the world today. When you think about COVID, right? What can we be grateful for right now? For me, it's my health. I don't have COVID, haven't gotten it, and I'm grateful for that. And so I am super happy that I can be healthy and have a good life.
Yeah, I think there's so many things that we can be grateful for. Like I often, almost every single day, wake up and remind myself it's going to be a great day. And I am thankful for my health. I'm thankful that I even was able to get out of bed. There's so many things that we can be thankful for. Think about the last time we told somebody that we love them and we really meant it, and how much they appreciate that. Often we don't say those things to people that we care about, and we don't share that gratitude with them. We know that they know that we feel love for them, but often we don't share that with them. I think we need to do better at doing that. When was the last time that each of us looked at nature and thought, oh, this is beautiful, all this beauty around us, and we were grateful for that? I think we take that for granted. I know I'm learning to love the earth a lot more, and I think we just need to be more grateful for the things that are surrounding us, and I'm talking about nature. And that could mean that we take a little drive and enjoy nature more, but there's so much to share and enjoy and be grateful for in nature. There's good friends don't come around very often, right? And we have to nurture those friendships. We have to be telling them that we're grateful for them in our lives. And I don't think we should do it to get anything in return. That's not how I'm built. I don't believe in that. We just do it because we're grateful and we want to show that gratitude. There's reciprocity, and that's going to come back to us, right? If we're good to a friend or a family member, eventually they're going to want to return the favor. Think about if you and I went to lunch and the check came and we're thinking, okay, I'll pay for it. And you're like, no, I'll pay for it. And I'll pay for it. So we keep going back and forth. And maybe you end up paying for it this time, but the next time I'll say, you know what, it's on me. The treat's on me this time. So I think there's just those things that we can do. And then smile. Smiling really tells the world that we're happy and we're grateful for all of the things that we have. There's so many things that we can be grateful for. And a simple smile will tell everybody that we really feel that way.
Oh, I'm so glad you shared that, Shane. I totally 100% agree. I mean, smiling is a huge part of gratitude. I mean, I've had people where I've been walking into a store and I'm smiling and they say, thank you, because
Yeah.
it helps them. And I'm also grateful that you kind of shared, about being grateful for the earth. It kind of goes along with something I was thinking of, and that's and you kind of mentioned it, but gratitude for others and how they've helped you in some way, right? If they've picked up the check, if you're out to lunch, or, you know, th- how many times have you had somebody open the door for you? I mean, it seems like it's getting less and less, but, I'm still grateful for those. And I try to open the door for others, if I'm walking into somewhere or whatever. But now a lot of the stores have, automatic opening doors, right? So there's
Mm-hmm.
less of that. Um, but here's an interesting kind of statistic. There are 86,400 seconds in a day. How many of those seconds have you taken, either on a daily or a regular basis, to say thank you to somebody, to show gratitude? Like, how many of those do we think about ourselves, or not show gratitude? I mean, 86,400 seconds, and we should be able to take some time, right, to be grateful.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think often we get stuck in our mind and in our worries and our needs and those type of things. And if we just reach out outside of ourselves and look at others, serve others, volunteer for things, that we really put ourselves out there, those things that seem to stress us and worry us are going to go, or will seem to go away, and we'll be focused more on the things that we have and we're grateful for. So often it just takes us saying, you know what, yeah, it might be a bad moment that we're having, but we need to change our focus and be grateful for those things that we have. I have a little saying, and it's kind of long, but I wanted to share it. I felt like it was really important, so I'm going to say it a little bit slower. It's not terribly long, but it's just not a quote. So let me share that with you. It says, "Be thankful that you don't already have everything you desire. If you did, what would there be to look forward to? Be thankful when you don't know something, for it gives you the opportunity to learn. Be thankful for the difficult times. During those times you grow. Be thankful for limitations, because they give you opportunities for improvement. Be thankful for each new challenge, because it will build your strength and character. Be thankful for your mistakes. They will teach you valuable lessons. Be thankful when you're tired and weary, because it means you've made a difference. It's easy to be thankful for the good things. A life of rich fulfillment comes to those who are also thankful for the setbacks. Gratitude can turn a negative into a positive. Find a way to be thankful for your troubles, and they can become your blessings." I know that was a little bit long, but I love that. When I found that, I had to share it. It really touched me, and I wanted to share it.
Oh, I appreciate the share. I agree. I mean, there was a lot in there, but
There it is.
I agree. I think that we should be grateful for those struggles and trials, right? Because if we didn't have them, we wouldn't be the person we are today. We just
For
wouldn't,
sure. Yeah.
and I wouldn't be where I'm at, if I didn't have those struggles. And
Yeah.
so I just, I want you guys to think real quick. Just think of, maybe 5 things that you're grateful for. If you're driving or you're running or, you're doing the dishes like I've talked about before, and you're listening to our podcast, just think of 5 things you're grateful for and why you're grateful for them. They could be people, they could be, situations in your life. They could be, your home. I mean, how many people don't have a home? We just had Hurricane Laura hit down in Louisiana. There's some people that may be homeless right now, right? So, what are those 5 things you are grateful for, and why are you grateful for them?
Yeah. That's great. I was just thinking, I'm pretty sure when you and I and our families were on a cruise a few years ago, that you guys taught us a valuable lesson, and that was to, when we sat down for dinner each night, We talked about the good thing that a good thing that happened that day, and a not so good thing, right? I'm pretty sure that was on our cruise when we learned that lesson. And I love that. I love that we just spent a little bit of time. It could have been something like, I had 47 servings of ice cream today. I mean, that was the highlight. And the not so good thing was I couldn't have 48, something like that. But it really taught me that we need to focus on, throughout the day, we need to look at things that really we can be grateful for, and they can be simple. They don't have to be this huge earth-shattering thing that's going to totally change our life. The small things add up. And if we show gratitude for those, then our attitudes change, and we just become a different person. And we can also, as we're changing, we should share those things with our friends. We should show them it is okay to be positive in life. It's okay in tough times to be happy and look for the good in things. And that doesn't mean that we disregard everything, all of those things that are going on. It just means that we're choosing to see it a little bit differently. And I think that helps with our gratitude, and it helps show people that that's okay. We don't have to, we can decide what we want to focus on.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like that. And I think just, my closing comment would be, to just seek after and be around those people who show gratitude or are grateful people. As you do that, I think you will see a huge difference in your life. If it's positive, uplifting people that you want to surround yourself with, then gravitate and seek after and find those people. That would be my last message, is to just, and hopefully we are part of that group, me and Shane, that you're seeking after and trying to find and be a part of this group. Because we are grateful. We are grateful for the things we have. We're grateful for this podcast and each one of you listeners. And we love that we can be together and that we can grow together and be on this journey that we're on.
This is Sprinkled with Hope. If you liked this episode, please share it with a friend.
If you like our podcast, please give us a review or rating.